swing than that, she's been dead 20 years.
Or you could do it that way.
I think my arm's broken. Hey, Bird Brain, you got $10?
Sure, Huck.
All right. Call Chab and get Romeo to the hospital. What the hell happened?
Someone must have been screwing with the machine.
You're kidding me. Would that be what made a pitching machine change into a Gatling gun?
What is that?
That's sarcasm, Ace.
That's what I thought.
It would appear that there's a crucial gear missing.
There's gonna be some heads missing some gears, too. I don't find out who did this. Woody! You were in early. Who did this?
It was fine this morning, Huck. Domingo, Costantino, and Anderson all took BP.
Olson!
Yes, Skipper?
You're back in the lineup. Let's see if you can remember how to hit a baseball.
You did this to me, huh?
And what the hell for?
Get your place back in the lineup?
You're full of crap, Costantino.
Boys.
You like Olson for this?
Got work to do.
Well, he does seem to have motive, although I fail to see how he could have predicted that the injury would fall to Cosentino.
Timing. Constantino was first up after lunch. Everybody knew that.
All right, Jack. Thank you. So what have you been doing?
I have been talking to people, Harding.
You get information that way?
Usually.
Oh, what'd you get this time?
Not much.
Well, I picked up a phone with a certain tone of voice, and my guy on the other end jumped. Turns out that gray cake car was stolen in Chicago the night before the robbery. We found it on the south side this morning. Now, I got the mug books coming over. These guys were pros. They might be in the system. That's what I've been doing.
Looking for something?
All these lockers, they look the same.
Yeah, that's probably why Kelly has that big-ass picture of himself on his.
Oh, yeah. This is the gear, right?
Yes, it is. It's odd he would leave it in his locker, though.
Well, so he's a doofus. Olson's still got to be our man.
You know, I've known Kelly a long time. He's done a lot of good for the town, you know, always been there for charity work.
So what are you trying to say? A guy does charity, can't have a little ambition?
No, but I don't think he'd hurt anybody.
Well, then we'll eliminate him as a suspect, all right?
Look, all I'm saying is that I think we ought to move slowly. You know, he's a very popular guy in the community.
All right, but the way I work it is you have motive and means, you have some evidence, you pick the guy up. Now, what's it gonna be?
We pick him up.
How the hell am I supposed to win the game? Olson's not much, but he's all I got, and you got him sitting in a cell.
That's where you go when you break the law, Huck.
Come on, it was a prank.
It was a prank that could have resulted in someone's death.
You grow up in a public service announcement. Olson didn't get to the clubhouse till 5 minutes before practice. No way he could have fixed that machine.
Can he prove it?
He was with me all morning.
Doing what?
Contract negotiations.
Are you seriously suggesting that Kelly Olson is responsible for all this sabotage?
He's got an alibi. Let him play ball.
You know, I think,
He had motive, he had opportunity. He goes in front of the judge.
Wilson?
he goes in front of the judge.
Welch, if you continue to hold this man, I'll have your badge.
Well, you have my badge, then.
Shots from Chicago. Assuming that Kelly's alibi holds up, we can conclude that he was framed. And it's likely that whoever framed him is behind the other acts of sabotage, shall we?
Oh, that's one of them, right here. Alvin Kapinka. You got a fax machine?
Heads up. That's him.
What do you know? They carpool. Very nice.
You know what the real cause of air pollution is?
What's that?
Not cars. Lawnmowers.
Hey, watch where you're going, jerk!
Chicago PD, don't move.
How do you do?
Get out of the car.
Huh?
Get out.
Got a permit for this?
Yeah, I do.
Power moors?
Sheriff Welsh.
May I speak with Lieutenant Welsh, please?
Yeah, go ahead, detective.
Lieutenant, we got Kopinka and his buddy, Bobby Letourneau, and
One of them was carrying a phone number written on a coaster from the Chiltingham Hotel.
in Chicago, but the number is in your area code.
Yeah?
It's a payphone at the Williston Ballpark.
Is it 555-0104?
Yeah.
It's the phone in the concourse outside of Olivia's office. I have a head for figures.
It's Olivia.
Does she have a motive?
Yeah, I think I can come up with one.
What?
Oh, Wilson, you are so needy around women.
Just Olivia and I.
Yeah, I rest my case. Mr. Pruill, you're working today. You must be feeling better.
Got plenty to do, so I thought I might as well come in and work, because lie in bed and worry about it.
Where's Olivia?
Chicago.
Do you know when she'll be back?
Nope. Never tells me. Keeps so sweet at the Chiltingham, though. You could try her there.
And as the Hawkeyes take the field, fans, let me remind you about Sunday's cheese sculpting contest and...
They're gonna play me, Fraser. They're gonna put me in the game.
Wait, you can do this. You can. It'll be just like that time you worked out with the Cubs.
Look, Fraser, that was a fantasy camp.
I don't understand.
Look, you pay $1,000, you go down to Florida with the heavy equipment salesman with the big gut and the mutual funds guy with the socks and the sandals and the guy had no muscles. The guy had like tubes for him. So the guy with the big gut and the socks and the sandals.
Right now. Just keep your eye on the ball. Keep the ball in front of you. Keep your glove in front of the ball. You relax, you let muscle memory take over, and above all, you must try not to think.
Yeah, not thinking, that's what got me into this, Fraser. Hey, you know what they call third base?
The hot plate?
No, the hot corner. You know why they call it that?
I have no idea.
Well, neither do I, but it does not sound good.
Ray.
Oh, dear.
Have they got a first baseman?
Certainly.
All right. What's his name?
Who?
The first baseman. What's his name?
Certainly.
Sheriff.
Howdy, Sheriff.
Hi, Homer. Hey, you remember how Dad used to take us to the Cubs games?
Yeah, I remember he used to drop us off at the gate and give the ushers a few dollars to look after us. Then he'd come back and pick us up at the end of the game and drive home hammering out of his mind.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, you don't want to remember that.
Look, I know he was a lousy father, and he treated us hard.
Hard on you? There's nothing I could do to please that guy. Every other day he was telling me how you were his only real son.
And every other day he told me how you were his only real son. Gotta forgive him, Hardy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you do. It's Olivia.
Let's get it home.
I go alone. I owe her this. I'm gonna bring her in myself. I know how to handle her. I hear you're thinking of selling.
That's none of your business.
Well, what, you stuck for the lease on the stadium, huh? Is that why you're sabotaging your own team?
What do you want?
Look, maybe you're trying to cash in on the force majeure clause in your insurance policy.
All right, we got our confession.
Do you mind?
Is this your brother?
Harding, Olivia.
Boy, your parents must have been waiting in the shallow end of the gene pool.
Yeah, well, it's still way uptown from the tree you fell out of. Hey, hey.
Do you have any proof or evidence or any of those legal kinds of things that usually go with these conversations, Wilson? Or did you just want to see me again, lover? Look, I don't have a lease on the stadium. My late moron of a husband bought the thing. I own it. So now I have to sell the team with the stadium, or I'm going to be stuck with a chunk of property that's not worth a bucket of warm spit. So listen, you fellas want to talk to me? You know where to find me.
And the Hawkeyes are just 1 out away from victory.
Well, actually,
they can hang on
he's
here
half wolf.
tomorrow. Huck Bogart will hit that magic 3,000 mark. But right now, they've got to get through the meat of the Corrington order. And Ace Leary may be about to find out why they call it the hot corner.
Yeah. Ray, you hear that? It's called the hot corner.
Leary! The other way, dude!
Yeah.
Lieutenant, turns out this Letourneau guy
Has an alias. He also goes by the name of Donnie Pruitt.
The bookkeeper.
Is his uncle.
Count the seams. Count the seams. Count the seams.
Never gonna hear the end of this.
I wasn't gambling. I swear to God I wasn't.
We trust you, Hector, okay? We know you're a compulsive gambler, but I know that you are a scrupulously honest bookkeeper.
Yeah, right. Telephone company records for that payphone outside your office list 200 calls to a certain bookie in New Jersey. How do you explain those calls?
I can't. Unless someone wanted to frame me for the robbery. Hire my good-for-nothing nephew, make it look like I was taking the money.
Yeah, right. The simple thing is you did it.
I think there's a problem with that, Lieutenant.
And what's that?
Well, he may have committed the robbery in order to cover his tracks, that is, if he was embezzling from the team, but he had absolutely no motive for committing the other acts of vandalism.
You mean that'd be a separate thing?
Possibly, although I do think that all of the crimes are related and that they revolve around the sale of this team and of the stadium. Furthermore, they all seem to share a certain pattern, or what you would call an M.O.
And what's that?
Modus operandi.
Exactly. In each scenario, we have a plausible suspect and ample evidence to point to them.
So it's got to be someone on the inside.
Someone who could move about inconspicuously.
Oh, man. We know it's you. Now, why'd you do it?
Huck. Well, you saw how he treats people.
Big deal. You wouldn't be the first guy that worked twice as hard to get noticed half as much. Get over it.
He stole Olivia.
You and Olivia? Huck and Olivia? Kelly and Olivia? He's just a kid.
So you did it for revenge?
Oh, that was just the icing. I was getting paid.
Well, here we have it, folks, the final game of the season. Now, just a reminder to all the fans here at the stadium, please remain seated after tonight's game for the big fireworks display. Now,
Please, won't you join me and rise for the national anthem sung by our
very own Tony Lake.
Oh, say, can you see?
Okay, let's have a look at your stance.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Ray, you are a pull hitter. So you need to close up your stance. You lay off anything that's away. You make them come to you. Wait till it's in your wheelhouse, high and in. And you have to protect the plate, so lean forward. Your lower body forward. Now, that'll do. Ready?
What on God's earth with that, Fraser?
Cuck fastball, I believe they call it. Ray, this time, don't even try to hit the ball. Just watch it as it comes in and try to count the rotation of the seams as they come towards you.
Count the rotations of the seams. Fraser, I can't even see it. It's a blur.
Oh, sure you can. What are you talking about? It's a strike on the corner. Oh, great. Blind and deaf.
The Hawkeyes come to bat in the bottom of the ninth, trailing 6-3 with the bottom part of the order coming to the plate.
Excuse me.
It is going to take some kind of miracle to pull this one out of the fire.
Excuse me.
Welch, you getting ready for your retirement?
I don't think so, Mayor.
Always better to plan ahead, Wilson.
As you did, sir.
We've been checking out your land deals, Mr. Mayor. Since you picked up that burnt-out lumber mill, the warehouse, and the store.
I bought some worthless property to help out some friends.
Worthless property that coincidentally adjoins the land this stadium sits on.
Which you're also trying to buy.
What are you saying?
Well, essentially that as mayor, you've had access to information that makes this parcel of land extremely valuable, and that you resorted to criminal activity in order to acquire it. And we've spoken to Woody.
I don't have to listen to this.
I think that would be a confession.
Well, I'm not sure it would stand up technically in a court of law, sir, but I think in substance we can certainly infer that he...
Guys.
Oh, understood.
Bubba Dean, with 3 strikeouts on the night, steps in.
Come on, Bubba, come on, boy.
Baldini looks in for the sign. And in the windup, kicks and deals. Oh, he drilled Dean with a high, hard one.
See, boy, that's what I mean by taking one for the team. Way to go, Bubba!
Batsman in a row. I guess the Hawkeyes will take base runners any way they can get them here at this point. They've loaded the bases with 2 out, down 6-3 in the bottom of the ninth. And I guess you could say the pressure is on mystery man Ace Leary as he makes his way to the plate.
Hey! Go get him, boy!
All right, hold it.
How do you plan to get away with this?
You're my ticket out of here.
Leary steps back in, goes into that unorthodox stance. Baldini looks in, winds, and delivers.
Strike one! Strike? Are you out of your mind? Ah!
Well, 2 for the price of 1. The 3 of us, we're going to leave.
How did you ever get elected mayor?
You never got my vote.
Nice shot, brother.
Thanks.
High and in, and it's ball 3.
No, I'm trying.
Yeah, I know.
Count the seams. 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 Count the seams.
The season comes down to this. Man against man. A dream on the line.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at how I'm getting that really good extension. How I'm seeing the ball. How I'm seeing the ball really good. It's like actually I am the ball. Look at that.
Oh, we gotta go.
I'm only staying 5 minutes.
That's fine. How's foot?
Good, good, good. That's the last time I kick a waste paper basket.
I thought it was a junkie.
Wow, that sounded better. What's in the package?
A 2-speed reversible cordless weed weasel.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Dad's been in that building drinking for 25 years. Last time he saw grass was on the U.S. Open on ESPN. What was it last year? A power sander, right? You're in denial.
I am not.
You are.
I am not.
Sir, I'm sure it's a wonderful gift. Although, as a rule, I'm not sure it's a great idea to give power tools to alcoholics.
True enough.
Sir, if I may. You know, he is your father. He's your only father, and there are probably sides to him that you don't know about. I only say this because I had a father, my only father, and... Well, my advice to you is not to wait until he's dead to discover those sides. It tends to be somewhat disorienting.
Constable.
Yes, sir.
Giving advice to your elders is...
Unbecoming?
Unbecoming.
Understood.
Okay, who wants to see it again? Oh, you gotta love this wolf. Okay, check out the stance.
High winds, northern sky will carry you away. You know you have to leave here. You wish that you could stay. Score directions on this map, but you're only